I did a few financial mistakes.
23, I had a slight setback, and I realized that there were some mistakes we did that time.
One mistake that I can point out, so this is something that I had absolutely no idea about.
So one very basic mistake that I even know that I shouldn't make.
I have made a lot of mistakes, a lot of financial mistakes in my life over the last decade of working.
Finances, I did a few financial mistakes, but then actually turned out that those financial mistakes were blessing in disguise.
Basic mistake that I even know that I shouldn't make was buying a regular mutual fund. I did not know that a lot of brokers don't even give the option of direct mutual funds.
So I had been investing in fixed deposits since quite some time. So most part of my emergency funds was saved in fixed deposits. And during the tax filing process, I realized that on the profits that I earned on the fixed deposits, the taxes that I incurred was pretty huge.
23, I had a slight setback because I lost my mom-in-law, and there was a bit of bent in the finances, and I realized that there were some mistakes we did that time.
My mother was hospitalized, and because she had some pre-existing diseases, we never got a health insurance for her.
In my early 20s, one of my friends introduced me to this LIC policy. Now I feel if I would have get more financial knowledge or guidance, I would have selected SIP, which is Systematic Investment Planning.
I had actually redeemed few of my FDs and I surrendered my LIC policy. All of that was some great decisions that I took. And I had parked that money so that I would invest whenever the market would go down. But I could have invested and I wanted to invest, but I just forgot about it. And that money was lying in my account, and then I could not do anything. But as I said, it was a blessing in disguise because there was a hospitalization that happened. And it was a huge money that we had to pay as a deposit. So I actually used that money in my account to pay to the hospital.
Not really, especially loan management. It was really a lot of hassle to understand which clause stands for what.
Yeah, I mean, not like a financial advice though.
No advice. It was, just surfing over the internet.
So ये हुआ था मेरे साथ कि दोस्तों ने मुझे सजेस्ट किया तो मैंने ले लिया.
So I didn't take any advice, but there were a lot of other people who were giving me advice that you should have got a health insurance, things that I already knew, but I was just procrastinating.
Don't assume that you know everything. Even a very simple decision like investing your liquid funds in FD, which seems to be a very obvious decision, can prove to be wrong, and that too tremendously.
See, two things, when you're doing insurance, most importantly, you really need to think about the elders or the senior citizen who is in your family. And while taking the insurance, first, most of the mistakes what we do not disclose what are the pre-existing diseases we have. So first, you need to be very clear on why you are taking the insurance, and you have to disclose all the facts to the insurance company. That's rule number one. And second, you need to have a proper documentation. If you cannot give the documentation to the insurance company, your claim will be rejected.
So I think what others should learn from my mistake is that they should not hurry into things.
In one moment, your life can change. So if it's raining, make sure you have an umbrella. Make sure that you have your emergency fund sorted. You have your health insurance sorted. You have your term insurance, because you don't know what will happen. You don't know where life will take you.
You shouldn't spend more time in searching what funds to buy or what stocks to buy. Instead, you should take some time as to who should you consult? Maybe a financial advisor, right?
So yes, move from just having an investment advisor to having a holistic personal finance advisor.
It's always better to have some qualified financial advisor guide you.
Carefully sit down with a financial planner, look at all the aspects of investment or a loan or whatever financial planning demands.
You should do professional budgeting. You should go to professional people who are experts into this, like certified financial planners or people who are financial advisors. Go to them discuss your current need, budget it properly, and then get into a commitment.